everyone, my name is Tiffany and I'm from Petra Christian University. Now I'm on my fourth year and my major is Communication Science. I would like to share to all of you about my opinions about the questions that Scranton have asked me. So the first question is, in your own community, what are some of the hardest challenges people face that cause them hardships and sufferings? What do you think is possible to bring about change for your community? And what are some of your own ideas for the transformation of your community? Well, there are actually two things that I consider being the fact that cause my country hardships and sufferings. The first one is poverty and the second one is hate speech, which then leads to bullying. For the first problem about poverty, usually people like to blame the government who couldn't make the circle flow of the money better. It's true that corruption also takes a part of why some of the money that we have paid through our tax aren't used efficiently. Not only that, the richest are ruling the business, so once you are in the circle of the highest society, there's a guarantee that you'll become richer, vice versa. I do think that government plays a big role on how the cash flow can reach the low society. That's why as we live in a country where we can decide who will rule the country in the future, we can use our voting rights to help build a better country simply by voting our candidates wisely. The right people will come if there is a chance for them. On the other hand, poverty happens because some of the people just don't know how to make money. This fact is not surprising because the education in all of the provinces across the country have not reached the balance yet. The elders were not educated enough before. The most common less education they have is only until the elementary school. Limited education causes them hardships because they can only do very limited things. I also want to stand up for those who is becoming the victim of bullying or hate speech. Sometimes the actor even didn't realize that they are the main reason why someone suffers in his or her life. We need to make more people know what are the things that can be considered as bullying. We cannot change how people behave, but we can change how we will behave. Let's start from our own awareness. We can warn those people who we know directly or indirectly have done something that we can call as bullying. We can also start to spreading love speech to those people who has become the victim by saying good words and spreading positive vibes. Small things can always make someone's world better. My idea is by making some campaigns about the related subject. We can gather more people to become more aware of what is the root of their problems. By realizing the root of their problems, they can open their mind to start thinking differently. Thus, they can act differently. Sure, it cannot happen in just one night, but if no one starts to do something, nothing will change certainly. I also have a dream to help reducing poverty by making an organization that helps jobless people by growing and maximizing their ability and encourage them to also become the one who will give jobs for the others. And after that, more people can be saved. Now, the second question. Are there issues that you face as a woman in the society, either directly or indirectly? What can you do to deal with or to resolve those issues? The first thing that I realized happened most common in my society is about sexual harassment. This often happens at a public space or working space. Not only that, some of the women can be treated very bad in a condition with a promise that they can pursue their career, achieve a higher position, or even just to protect their current position. And the second thing is about women's dignity. Lots of people still think that women are born to be a wife, give birth, and taking care of their own children. But I think women can do a lot more than that. Start from my own self, I can encourage the girls around me to not have a closed mindset about it. We need to be an independent woman. Become a woman that a man needs, not always depending on our men. Thus, we will have our own charm and power to do more things in our lives. Now, the last question. Share what you consider as your successful accomplishment in life. Describe in detail what emerged as your strength in that accomplished task. If you continue to develop that strength of yours, what do you think you can accomplish in 10 years? For me, being successful is when you can finally find the reason of your life. The reason why God has designed you like what you are, and being able to maximize what you have in your life to be meaningful for the others. For example, if I have the talent for singing, I'll be successful if I can inspire others with the songs that I sing. Or if I have the talents in drawing, then I'll be successful if I can inspire the others and show them what are the good things through my drawings. It would definitely be a lot better if what we can do is also can make others become closer to God. That means our life is not for nothing, and that also means that our life has its own meanings. I want more people to realize that we all have a reason why we are alive. It's just that we need time to gather all the hidden clues and hints that God has left for us to find it. I want to become more inspirational for my environment. I want more people to be able to find their true self and to inspire others as well. Just we can give birth to more amazing leaders that can lead the world to be better. That's all from me. Thank you for listening, and God bless you always.